5-inch makita disc sander. We use this for sanding siding, to feather sand the edges of the paint out. So a lot of times, when the old coating is failing, we'll scrape it first. We'll feather sand the edges out, sand the bare area so we get rid of the dead wood, and then we peel down prime it. On this sander, it is a 5-inch pad right here, but we actually use 7-inch sanding pads that we attach to this. We do that because it helps feather sand the edge of the paint out a little bit better, and it also gives you more surface area so you can get it done a little bit quicker. And the grit that we're using here, typically what's hooked up to this is a 50 grit. It just allows us to work through material faster, and we're usually putting a pretty thick coating on there. So there's no like swirl marks or anything like that show up afterwards. As far as replacing these pads go, there is a little tool here that you can use to get this off, but in the Foreman toolkit you're also going to have a hex bit. You can just take your drill and pop this off. This just unscrews, and then you just have like a washer here with a nut. You pull this off. This would also come off as well, but put your new pad on, get it centered. Just get it centered over the hole. And go ahead and put this back on. Now, if I was going to prep a house, I'd have a couple of things with me so I could scrape, I could sand, and then I could also do caulking. So on your tool bag right here, you would probably have this set up, hooked in right here, so that's out of the way, and you can use both hands on a ladder. You'd have your caulk gun probably hanging from your bag, and then a scraper just put inside your bag right here. That way you can go ahead and scrape, and then when you're done scraping that section, you can sand it. And then when everything's sanded out, you can go ahead and caulk the cracks or whatever needs to be caulked for preparation. That's what it looks like to operate. You have this button right here that you can press to get it held in place. And that's pretty much the only adjustment. There's no variable speed on this. It's pretty simple to operate. So that's the 5-inch makita disc sander.